Welcome to QuizRad, the best place for fun, interactive quizzes. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most pivotal moments in human history, the fall of man. Do you know why humanity fell from grace? This quiz will take you through the story of Adam and Eve, the temptation in the Garden of Eden, and the lasting consequences of their disobedience. From the serpent's deception to the tree of knowledge, we'll uncover the deeper meaning behind this event and its impact on humanity's relationship with God. You'll have 25 questions to test your knowledge, with just 10 seconds to answer each one. So stay sharp, grab a pen and paper, and let's see if you truly understand the fall of man, or if there's more to learn about this defining moment. Let's begin! But before that, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to QuizRad in 3, 2, 1. Ready? Let's go! Who was responsible for tempting Eve to eat from the tree of knowledge? A wandering spirit, a fallen angel, or the serpent? The serpent. Where was Adam when Eve was tempted by the serpent? In another part of the garden with her, or speaking with God. With her. What did the serpent tell Eve would happen if she ate the fruit? She would be like God, knowing good and evil. She would lose all her wisdom, or she would become the ruler of Eden. She would be like God, knowing good and evil. True or false time? Is this statement true or false? The serpent in the Garden of Eden is directly called Satan in the book of Genesis. Yes, you are right, it's false. The serpent is never explicitly named as Satan in Genesis, though later interpretations connect the two. What kind of fruit is traditionally believed to be from the tree of knowledge? Fig, pomegranate, or apple? Apple. Why did Eve decide to eat the forbidden fruit? She saw that it was good for food, pleasing to the eye, and desirable for wisdom. She was already hungry, or she wanted to test God's warning. She saw that it was good for food, pleasing to the eye, and desirable for wisdom. How did Adam react when Eve gave him the fruit? He refused at first, but gave in later. He ate it without questioning, or he ran away from Eve. He ate it without questioning. Would you rather live in the Garden of Eden but never gain knowledge, or live in the modern world but struggle with temptation? Comment down below. What did Adam and Eve realize after eating the fruit? That the serpent had deceived them, that they were naked, or that they had gained eternal life. That they were naked. What was the first thing Adam and Eve did after realizing they were naked? They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. They hid in the river. Or they ran to God for forgiveness. They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. How did God find out that Adam and Eve had disobeyed? The serpent confessed, an angel reported it to him, or he called out to them and they hid. He called out to them and they hid. Don't forget to comment your score at the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to QuizRad for more fun content and share it with your friends to help increase their knowledge. What was the punishment given to the serpent? To crawl on its belly and eat dust? To be cast into the sea? Or to become a harmless creature? To crawl on its belly and eat dust? What was Eve's punishment for her role in the fall? She would no longer be allowed in Eden. She would become mortal. Or pain in childbirth and a struggle in her relationship with her husband. Pain in childbirth and a struggle in her relationship with her husband. What was Adam's punishment for eating the forbidden fruit? He would never have children. He would toil and labor for food from the cursed ground. Or he would lose his ability to speak with God. He would toil and labor for food from the cursed ground. Did you know? The Bible never actually says the forbidden fruit was an apple. The idea of an apple likely came from a mix-up between the Latin words malus, apple, and malum, evil. Some scholars believe it could have been a fig, pomegranate, or even grapes. What was the ultimate consequence of their disobedience? They were banished from the Garden of Eden. They became like angels. Or they lost their ability to think. They were banished from the Garden of Eden. Who guarded the entrance to Eden after Adam and Eve were cast out? An archangel, a cherub with a flaming sword, or a wall of fire. A cherub with a flaming sword. What does the tree of knowledge of good and evil symbolize? The power of angels, eternal life, or free will and moral responsibility. Free will and moral responsibility. It's memory time. Remember the positions of these images. Okay, now tell me, this image is on which number? Yes, you are right! What does the Garden of Eden represent in Christian theology? A state of innocence and perfect communion with God. A testing ground for humanity. Or a physical paradise on earth. A state of innocence and perfect communion with God. What is the theological term used to describe the state of sin inherited from Adam and Eve? Mortal sin. Original sin. Or the sin of the fathers. Original sin. How did the fall of man affect humanity's relationship with God? It created a separation between God and mankind. It made humans physically stronger. Or it gave humans a deeper wisdom. It created a separation between God and mankind. True or false time? Is this statement true or false? Adam and Eve were immediately cast out of the Garden of Eden after eating the forbidden fruit. Yes, you are right, it's true. After their disobedience, God banished them from Eden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life. What role does Jesus Christ play in the redemption of humanity after the fall? He rebuilds the Garden of Eden. He abolishes free will. Or he restores the broken relationship through his sacrifice. He restores the broken relationship through his sacrifice. Why is Eve sometimes referred to as the mother of all the living? Because she was the first to name the animals. Because all humans are descended from her. Or because she never died. Because all humans are descended from her. In which book of the Bible is the story of the fall of man found? Exodus? Psalms? Or Genesis? Genesis? Don't forget to comment your score at the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to QuizRad for more fun content and share it with your friends to help increase their knowledge. What other tree was in the center of the garden besides the tree of knowledge? The tree of life? The tree of wisdom? Or the tree of purity? The tree of life? What did God say would happen if Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge? They would be banished immediately, they would surely die, or they would become immortal. They would surely die. What did Adam name his wife after the fall? Eve, Lilith, or Miriam? Eve. Can you guess the odd one out? Yes, you found it! How is the fall of man often compared to the temptation of Jesus in the wilderness? Both led to immediate death. Jesus was tempted by Eve, or Jesus resisted Satan, whereas Adam and Eve gave in. Jesus resisted Satan, whereas Adam and Eve gave in. You made it to the end. Great job exploring the story of the fall of man. Whether you knew all the answers or discovered new insights, understanding this pivotal moment helps us reflect on faith, temptation, and redemption. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more thought-provoking discussions on faith, theology, and biblical history.